Travel around the world on this season of Hands-On Crafts for Kids. We're visiting a different country each episode and learning about their culture and traditions through crafts. Every project has 5 steps and 5 main ingredients, plus you'll want to keep basic supplies like scissors and markers and toothpicks and even a ruler on hand. Remember, be creative. It's fine to change colors or patterns to make your project your own. So let's learn about different countries with fun craft ideas. Our first stop this season is Peru. Peru is a country in western South America. It's bordered by Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Bolivia, and Chile. Peru was home to the Incan Empire. Folk art in Peru is not just a way to show the culture, but a way of life and livelihood for many people. Our crafts include traditional ideas and Peruvian animals. First up is the scarlet macaw, found in the tropical rainforest. Next up are embossed and painted clay beads with interesting symbols. Then make a felted wool bag. Finally, it's a metallic sun sculpture. So let's travel to Peru.
Our next project is a felted bag. Traditional native clothing made from alpaca wool is common in the highlands of Peru. Alpacas are raised for their wool, and their fiber is used for knitted and woven items like blankets, ponchos, and scarves. Today we're going to make a little felted pouch. Let's see what we need. You've got your alpaca roving in multiple colors, bubble wrap, craft felt, plastic lacing, some glue, buttons, safety pins, dish soap, scissors, small sharp pointed scissors, regular scissors, a marker, and a hand towel is also handy. Okay, the first thing we're going to learn to do is how to lay out our fiber. So I've got a piece of bubble wrap bubble side down, and I've already started here, and what you're going to do is just tear off small tufts of fiber and lay it down. And then you're going to lay another layer going the crossways of the first layer. And then one more time going the opposite direction. That gives us a strong layer of wool. Then you can kind of pat that down. I've got one started here that I've started putting color on. And to put color on, you just tear your roving into skinny strips, and you can lay it wherever you want. And it'll pretty much stay that way on the finished piece of felt. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of warm water. Oops, I almost forgot my soap. Just a little bit of soap drizzled on. Don't get too much because that will not be easy to felt. So just hold your bubble wrap near your top layer of bubble wrap, bubble side down, and add a bit of water. And what you're going to do is just press that so the water saturates the pile of wool. And you may have to add some more water, but you're just going to completely saturate. And what I like to do is put on some music and then just keep patting like this for about 5 or 6 songs. You can also rub it, and you'll see the fibers start to melt together. I've got one here that I've been working on quite a bit. This is probably about 10 minutes of felting, and you can see how much the fibers have already shrunk. So it's just like felting a sweater in the washing machine. Now, at this point, you can add a little bit more soap and maybe a little bit more water and start rubbing the piece on the bubble side of the bubble wrap. And all these bubbles are what agitate and shrink your fibers together. So this will be one side of our felted pouch. Okay, this is where the hand towel comes in handy. Okay, once you're finished felting, just rinse it out in cool water and get all the soap out, and you'll have something that looks like this. And you can iron it at this point also. Now to make our pouch, we're going to figure out where we want the pouch top to actually fold over. So here will be our actual pocket. Okay, so I want mine about there. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut a small slit, and this is where you might want an adult to help you, for where the button will sit, just like this. Okay, and then line it up on your felt, and you're going to cut a piece of craft felt slightly smaller than the actual felt that you just created. Okay, now you want to pin this together around the edge where you want your stitches. And what I would do is just go ahead and pin all the way around and take your small sharp scissors and cut a tiny hole through both layers. And I've got one here that I've been working on, and it's ready to go. The other thing you want to do is cut 2 small holes and stitch your button on. Now, go ahead and thread your lacing through both layers of the pouch and tie a knot. And what those safety pins do is also help you find the holes so you don't take forever stitching it together. And I've got maybe 2 feet of plastic lacing here, which is more than enough. And you could lace this around the edge, looping it, or you can do the traditional over-under. I'm going to opt for over-under. So just pull that apart so you can find the hole and bring it through to the other side. And then continue back through. This is going to make a really great pouch for holding lip gloss or notepads and things like this. And you can see that you can make all different patterns during the initial felting process. And don't pull it too snug, and then come back out the other hole. Let's take a look at our finished felt pouch.